Hey everybody, welcome to the Average Dave's Movie and TV Talk. Today is episode 34. And before we get started, we have a special guest today, Dave. So we have
triple Dave special.
We have the Dave, and the Dave today. This Dave is this Dave's father.
Doctor.
So I'm one of the original Daves.
Yep. So he's like the original Dave. He's like the old Dave here. So yeah, there's the three Daves today. So welcome, Dave.
Daves.
That's also my suggestion for the topic.
What's that?
I brought with my suggestion for the topic.
This was actually brought up to this Dave by this Dave for this topic. And we'll get into that topic here in just a minute.
It was your idea to have it right around now.
Yep. So just a fair warning about our movie TV talk channel. We do talk spoilers. We do talk about politically sensitive issues. We are not politically correct in the entertainment industry. We speak our mind about the entertainment industry. And every so often, some bad words might slip out, more so from this Dave. This is our opinion, nobody else's opinion. And always remember, entertainment is subjective, and that's what makes talking about it fun. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section or reach out to us at theaverageDavesTalk@yahoo.com. Also, check out and subscribe to Okemo Valley TV on YouTube or at OkemoValley.tv and also on channels 1076 and 1086 on Xfinity Comcast.
Man, that was a mouthful.
Jeez, I didn't know if I was going to get through that.
Breathe. Breathe.
Get into our normal thing we usually do is any quick topics. I just wrote down a couple if you have a couple, whatever. Our first topic is the Fantastic Four. It pretty much collapsed at the movie theater after a pretty strong first week. It just died, 66% drop after the second week.
It's that oversaturation of Pedro Pascal in Hollywood.
It's okay. I would give it a C. I won't get into any spoilers. We'll actually, whenever you get a chance to watch it or whatever,
I'll watch it once it's on Disney Plus,
yeah.
And I don't have to give Disney money because I don't pay for Disney Plus.
As you all know, if you've been watching our show for a while, this Dave here despises Disney. Just so you know.
I used to love them.
But yeah, it's okay at best. And Pedro Pascal is one of the reasons that it's just okay. Because the rest of the cast is actually not bad. He's not horrible, but he's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah. Ever since Prince Oberyn, he peaked. That was like his big breakout role.
Yeah.
He's been
too much.
Meh to horrible and everything ever since.
Yeah, too much from him. Second quick thing is Peacemaker season two.
Season two?
Yep. Season 2 starts on August 21st, this Thursday. If you have not seen Peacemaker season 1, highly recommend it.
I haven't seen Peacemaker season 1.
I know. You need to see it.
I know. I'm going to see it.
You should.
I'm going to see it.
It's the best thing DC's put out, movie-wise and TV show.
Ever? I mean...
Well, I'm talking about modern DC.
Okay.
I mean, I will put it above...
So anything ever since Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder and on. Okay.
I love it. I love it. And all I can say right now is there's 41 reviewers right now, critics, but they're giving it 100% for season 2.
I mean, he was in that Suicide Squad, the second one.
Yeah, which was pretty good.
Which was surprisingly good. I still watched it again.
Yeah.
It was actually good.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than the first one.
Because it's James Gunn.
It's a lot better than the first one.
You got anything, quick topics?
I went and saw that Weapons movie. It was good. It wasn't overly scary, though. It was more of a really good suspense movie.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So, not getting into spoilers.
I heard the ending's not very good.
The ending was different.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it, I think, this weekend.
I mean, it's worth seeing. Check it out.
Dave, you got anything about entertainment that you've seen?
I do not. Nothing that.
So, in our new subject, we're going to do real quick, what are you currently watching, or what am I currently watching? I mean, I just got done with Peacemaker season 1 to do a catch up on that. Mm-hmm. And other than that, I'm getting ready for next binge. Actually, I'm going to watch The Boys again because Boys season 5 finale is coming out and Stranger Things is coming out.
I'm not redoing the Boys. I happily rewatched The Boys before season 4, and season 4 just
blew.
My God,
I'm not sure if I'll watch all of it. I might go back through.
Oh, it was abysmal.
Bad. It was bad.
It was. So, Boys season 3 started to go really, really woke.
Yeah.
But they had Soldier Boy in it. Soldier Boy carried the show, him and Homelander. So imagine The Boys season 3 where they're super woke, but now
Without.
no Soldier Boy
Yeah.
to balance it
Yeah.
out. It was awful.
But I'm definitely going to start rewatching Stranger Things because
And
that's coming.
I don't know the actress who plays Starlight.
Oh, she looked
What
like
is
something happened to her.
something is going on with her? Like she needs to she has been getting some surgeries or something that are starting to go wrong.
Yeah, go wrong, bad time. Oh yeah,
Like she was gorgeous in the first
plastic
season.
surgery or
Wow.
whatever. She looks like crap.
Yeah, she is starting to look like she's more plastic than.
Yeah, yeah, because her character Starlight, she'll melt with all that plastic.
Yeah.
It's bad. What are you watching? You watching anything?
I'm watching Alone.
Oh,
Love Alone.
because isn't the new season coming out?
They came out with two at the same time too.
Yeah.
There's like Alone and Alone Australia.
Oh, I didn't know they had Alone in Australia. Oh,
Well, they drop out so quick.
no.
God, they're terrible.
So-
I did watch the Trump episode of South Park. That one was really funny.
I heard it was funny. I haven't
The
got to see it
second
yet.
one, though, the ice one, I didn't think was
No.
funny. I thought that was the worst South Park episode I've ever seen. Not that I was offended by it, but I mean, if you watch it,
But you know what? South Park makes
get
fun
an
of
idea.
everybody. So, and that's what's fun
Yeah, I
about
mean,
it. You know, they made fun about
it
Trump,
didn't
and
offend
Trump
me.
actually laughed about
it
it.
just no. I thought that the Trump episode was really funny.
Yeah.
If you watch the ice one,
It went a little too far.
no. Well, I'll tell you after the show. I don't want to
Okay.
get into spoilers, but
All right. All right. With that being down, our main topic is our top 10 Robin Williams roles. Robin Williams was classic
died
comedian.
11 years ago.
Yeah, 11
As
years
of
ago.
August 11th.
He was funny. I mean, what else can you say? The guy was funny.
Robin
and he
Williams
could,
was one of America's icons.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was somebody that everybody, like nobody, there wasn't a soul on the planet that didn't like Robin Williams. So when he died,
well, it hurt
hit hard.
everybody. Yeah.
Great ab liver too.
Oh yeah.
One of the best.
And his stand-up that you would see him do on stage.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
He's
the thing on golf,
great. Yeah. You know who I saw do a stand-up today was it was Gregory Hines and Steve Martin did a stand-up routine with tap dancing and stuff. You get a chance to watch it. Watch it. Steve Martin.
you know who has surprisingly really good stand up? And you wouldn't think it? It's John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but I watched one of his comedy specials once and it was hysterical.
So, being that this was your subject, we'll let you go with your. We start from the bottom and we work our way up top. If you have a couple honorable mentions, and then we work our way up to the top.
Well, my first honorable mention then would be Death to Smoothie.
Smoochy.
Smoochie, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was released on February 28th of 2002, directed and starring Danny DeVito, also Ed Norton, who I actually thought was really tremendous in the movie, and Catherine Keener.
I haven't seen that one in ages.
It's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, but I think it was like one of his best performances. And another thing that limits me is like I've probably only seen maybe 15, 16 Robin Williams movies.
Yeah.
I was looking to do.
Oh, I was looking up some of them, and
History.
I'm like, I never saw
Yeah,
this one.
I think
never
I
saw
only
this
seen
one,
like
so-
15.
He
Yeah.
made so many.
Yeah.
What's your second honorable mention?
My second honorable mention would be Insomnia.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in that movie because I thought he was going to be the cause of Al Pacino's insomnia, but really it was more like the sunlight. So I was kind of disappointed in that. And like, I mean, Robin Williams was okay in it, but it certainly wasn't one of his like.
Yeah, I didn't get
Insomnia
into that
was
movie. I
not
didn't get into that at all.
It wasn't good.
About halfway through, I finished watching it, about halfway through.
Al
I'm like,
Pacino was awful in it.
he
Robin
was
Williams
horrible.
was at best
Average.
meh.
Yeah, that was one of Al
was-
Pacino's worst movies ever.
Yeah, that movie didn't really have a good element to it.
No. Dave?
All right, fine. I'll get into this. My first honorable mention, I went with 1 Hour Photo, 2002, starring Robin Williams, Connie Nielsen, Gary Cole, and Michael Varden, directed by Mark Romanek. I don't know. I'm retarded. But it's a movie. I put it. I was between that and Bicentennial Man to add it here. I would say we're both kind of different Robin Williams roles, but in this one he plays this guy who works
A
at the
little mentally
pharmacy.
unstable.
developing photos, and he gets attached to this family because he's been developing their photos for so many years, and
The Yorkin family.
he ends up trying to become a part of it.
Yep.
Just say it was a different movie.
He tries.
I haven't seen this movie probably since I rented it at Blockbuster when it came out. So, but I remember I liked it, and I thought it was different. My second honorable mention, I went with Good Morning Vietnam, 1987, starring Robin Williams and Forrest Whitaker, directed by Barry Levinson.
That low?
I've only seen the movie
smokes.
one time,
Wow.
and it was a while ago, and it didn't really leave an impression on me.
Really?
But I know that a lot of people consider it one of his better movies, so I added it on here.
Yeah, I can see already that we're going to have a lot of differences in this
Sure,
list.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Good Morning Vietnam higher than 10, you're just weird.
So my first honorable mention, I broke from a movie, and I did the Mork and Mindy TV series. I love the Mork and Mindy TV series. He was first introduced in actually Happy Days episodes, and it ran from 1978 to 1982. My next honorable mention is Dead Poets Society from 1989. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
I'm not going to go into explaining it because I imagine somebody else might have it on their list. So.
Probably, and you're probably going to leave it to me to explain it. Fine.
But yeah, that's my second honorable mention is Dead Poets Society from 1989.
You're number 10.
My number 10, which I did not recently just watch that, but my number 10 would be Aladdin. There was a lot of talk about how his performance in that movie. Like everybody just absolutely loved the way he portrayed that genie. So that Aladdin that was released on May 24th, 2019. Director was Guy Ritchie. Also, Will Smith was in that. Mana Masso.
Oh, you're talking about
You're
the
doing the
re-release.
newer Aladdin. No. Guy Ritchie did not do the original Aladdin.
You're talking about the re-release.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, I didn't know there was two of them.
Oh yeah, the original
Yeah.
was from 1992
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
with
from 92.
Robin Williams.
Oh, so Will Smith wasn't that one?
Not-
I didn't
no.
see the second one now.
Yeah,
So,
the,
yeah,
fir-
I was
the
about
original.
to-
That's the second one, technically. The first
Yeah,
one.
Robin
is from
Williams was in
1992.
the.
Aladdin.
Was in the original
okay.
animated
Okay,
one.
yeah, okay,
It's-
yeah,
it's-
yeah. So yeah, there was the original one.
Yeah.
What's your number 9?
My number 9 that would be Patch Adams. Again, I didn't really watch this, but he was doing a lot of impressions, and that was released on, that was actually a Christmas movie, December 25th, 98.
Yep.
Directed
I
by
think I've never seen it.
Tom
You never saw it?
I don't think so.
Shadyac.
Yeah, Shattuck or something like that. Yeah.
Also starred Monica Potter, Daniel London, and Bob Haskins. But yeah, that's about a doctor who's treating children. He wants to, inject humor into the treatment, and a lot of the traditional medical society didn't really didn't agree with his methods.
Yep. But that's up on my list, by the way.
Oh, okay. My number 10, Dead Poet Society, 1989. Robin Williams, Robert Sean Leonard, Ethan Hawke, and Josh Charles, directed by Peter Weir. This is a movie I was looking forward to seeing. This was on my to-watch list for a long time, and then I watched it, and after it was over, I was like, it was a pretty depressing movie. His character wasn't in it that much. It was like a 2-hour-long movie. He's maybe in it for 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
He's, what was his name? Gary Keating?
Gary Keating.
And then, spoiler alert, one of the kids is depressed because his dad's making him withdraw from acting, and he kills himself, and they blame him, and they have all the kids come in and sign shit. I'm like, this ending sucked. Like, the endings, like, the whole Captain My Captain and them standing on the desk was really an iconic scene. Pretty much saved the whole movie. I expected a lot more out of this movie, and it just disappointed me.
Yeah,
and what probably would have made it better is if Robin Williams was in it more. But after the movie was over, I'm like, he was barely in it.
The ending was what killed it. The ending was bad.
Yeah, like them blaming the teacher when he had nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Like they said that he encouraged the kids to do it. I thought I remembered him telling the kids not to do it. But whatever. My number 9, I went with The Survivors, 1983. Robin Williams, Walter Matthau, 2 comedy Titans, and Jerry Reed, directed by Michael Ritchie.
All three of those gentlemen you just mentioned are no longer with us.
Yeah. But yeah, Robin Williams, Walter Matthau both end up in an unemployment line together. One of them is because of the other one. They end up going to lunch where a hitman comes in there and is trying to rob the place.
Yeah.
Then they end up like taking his mask off so everyone sees who he is, so he runs off. Well, now they're afraid that this guy's going to come back after them, so they end up going to some sort of survival retreat to survive the post-apocalyptic after like a world war comes and ends the planet. And it's a funny movie.
I forgot all about that movie, but as you're explaining, I'm like,
it wasn't like a comedy
I
Titan.
own it. I have that movie.
Yeah, there are some really, really funny scenes. And it also, in this movie, is a very, very young John Goodman. It's one of his very first roles. He was at a gun show at like one of the displays trying to, sell some shit.
Yeah. No,
Funny
forgot
movie.
about
Check
that
it out.
movie.
Hey, it's Walter Matthau. It's Robin Williams. It's neither one of their best works.
Yeah.
But it's a funny movie and it's worth checking out.
Yeah, I have to remember that one.
And it's got Jerry Reed in it as like the bad guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was the bad guy.
He was the hitman.
Yep. Oh yeah. Now you're talking about him. Like, oh,
So
yeah.
is he dead?
Who?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Reed, the
Yeah,
guy
Jerry-
who was the bad
Jerry
guy?
Reed. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So my number 10 is 1 Hour Photo from 2002, starring Connie Nielsen, Michael Barton. Robin Williams plays Cy Parrish, who runs a 1 Hour Photo. Developing lad becomes obsessed with the Yorkin family. He's seen them grow over the years as a family, and then he was actually developing other pictures from other people and noticed that Mr. Yorkin was having an affair. And that he's becoming unfaithful, and that makes him go a little unstable. He has him meet up at the local hotel, and he kidnaps him, sort of, and kind of takes naked pictures of them. But then the police show up, and during the interrogation, you find out that Cy, his father, used to force him to take pornographic pictures of him as a child. So that was kind of like the little twist at the end. And yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's one of the very few movies where you see Robin Williams actually playing
Sounds like a rip roaring good time, Dave.
like a bad guy. He was actually playing like a bad guy in this movie. That's one of the very few times, if I don't know of any other movie where he was a bad guy in it. I don't know of any.
Insomnia.
Yeah, Insomnia. Yeah.
The Angriest Man in Brooklyn. Freaking that.
My number 9 is Patch Adams from 1998, starring the late great Philip Seymour Hoffman, Daniel London, Monica Potter, and one of Alan Tudyk's first roles.
You're making up names.
What's that?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Robin Williams plays a man with a mental health issues who decides to become a doctor. He opens up a clinic for those without medical insurance, but he's never been really certified as a doctor because he never graduated. He becomes friends and eventually lovers with a fellow student who ends up getting killed by a disturbed patient, which puts him back into contemplating suicide, etc., because it reminds him of her. But then by the end of the movie, he actually becomes a certified physician, and he runs his clinic with alternative medicines, thoughts, and that sort of stuff. It's a pretty good movie. But Philip Seymour Hoffman was phenomenal. He's actually the best part of that movie, was Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was
I'll have to
the
check
guy.
it out someday.
Yeah, you should.
If I've seen it, I don't remember it.
Dave?
Well, my number 8 is Popeye, which was released on December 6, 1980. Directed by Robert Altman. Also starred Shelley Duvall and actually the Richard Lambertini. He's like a Jewish character. Always plays a Jewish character. The beard. You've seen him.
If I saw him, I'd be
so
like,
many of
okay,
these
yeah.
little arches and so many different things. But like the movie was very well done, very well written. It's about Popeye, who's actually a sailor who's in search of his father, who abandoned him when he was 2 years old. He doesn't know where he is, but he comes to this town and he thinks his father's there for some reason. And eventually he does find his father there, who's the Commodore, but that doesn't occur till the very end of the movie. But he also he inherits a Sweet Pea, who's like an orphan child.
Yep.
But the slapstick that they tried to emulate from the cartoon days of people running into one another and falling, the man walking, kicking his hat, can't pick it up, and they pull the chair out from somebody and they don't move, and it was really. And
It's
he
been
played
a long
great
time
part.
since I saw that.
Because I forgot how like Papa used to mumble a lot, and he would be like disrespected, and yeah, it brought back a lot of memories. I thought he was only 29 years old too, or right around there. He was about 1980. He was born in 51, so
What year was that?
1980 was
Oh, yeah.
released. So he was.
I probably have seen it in the mid '80s. That's how long it's been since I've seen Popeye.
I want to tell you.
Yeah, I have to watch it again.
Oh, my number 7 was Hook.
Was what? Oh,
Hook, which was released on December 11th, 1991. It was a Steven Spielberg movie. Starring also Dustin Hoffman, Julie Roberts, where he's actually Peter Pan, but he doesn't recall it, and he does such a variety of acting in that movie.
that's probably one of the best Peter Pan adaptations that I've seen. I love that movie.
Oh, and Dustin Hoffman was fantastic in it.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's me.
Yes, me.
Me too. My number 8 is What Dreams May Come, 1998. Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr., Annabella Scaroa, I don't know, I can't. And Max von Sydow, directed by Vincent Ward. You ever see that,
I
Dave?
forgot Max von Sydow was in that.
So he plays, I forget his name, but he ends up dying. And in this movie, it's like heaven is whatever you make it out to be. So his heaven is one of his wife's paintings. And it's like really like the imagery in it and the special effects look really, really cool. I believe won the Academy Award that year for best special effects. And he like ends up dying in a car crash. It's him and I think both of his kids die. And his wife was left alone. She ends up killing herself.
Yep.
And then she ends up going to hell. And this movie's about him going down to hell
On a mission,
on a mission to try and get her because he feels as though it's unfair that she only killed herself because of what happened to him.
Right.
And he doesn't think that it's fair that she should suffer in hell. Yeah. It was a really, really good movie. Very different, unique. I mean, it's
been a long time since I've seen that one too.
I saw it not expecting much, and I was really impressed by it. So check it out. And my number 7 is Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993. Robin Williams, Sally Field, Harvey Firestein, and Pierce Bronson. I can't spell it. Directed by Chris Columbus. Everybody knows what Mrs. Doubtfire is. Him and his wife get divorced. He ends up dressing up like a nanny so that he can babysit his kids.
It's funny.
It's a good movie. It's a funny movie. It's also like, as a kid watching it, you don't think about it, but it's actually really sad that this guy's going through all these great lengths just to spend time with his kids.
Yeah.
Also,
we wish that parents now
he
would try
still
to do
loves
that.
his wife, but she's like moving on from him.
Yeah.
And it's
Pierce Brosnan was funny.
He was pretty funny.
The whole choking scene in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Robin Williams hits him in the back of the head with fruit. And,
That's a funny movie. That's a great movie. Yeah.
Well, the makeup scene too, when his brother was trying to do all those, trying to make him up to become Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yep.
Oh my God!
All the different,
impressions that he was
like you said,
doing,
and then the different accents he was trying out.
Yeah,
and,
Williams does.
It's a. That's
Any
a
closer, and you'd be mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then that's the whole restaurant scene is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Yeah, but the movie is a great movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but
My number 8, Mrs. Doubtfire from 1987, starring Sally Field, who I love Sally Field anyway. She's great. And Pierce Brosnan.
she was
And
mama.
again, what's that?
She was mama.
Yeah. Yeah. What else can I say? He dresses up like an elderly Scottish lady, gets a job as being the maid. And like we just said, it's just a funny movie. That's actually probably Robin Williams' best physical comedy he did in a lot of movies because he had a lot of physical style comedy in that movie. But yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire from 1997. Yep. I'll get my number 7.
Yeah, 93.
93? Why did I have 1992?
You dummy. Yeah,
no,
97
I
would have
was
been
wrong.
a little late.
I was wrong. And my number 7 is Aladdin from 1992, starring Scott Weniger, Linda Larkin, Gilbert Godfrey. Robin Williams plays the genie in one of Disney's all-time classic animated movies.
Disney, back
That
in
was
the
back in
early 90s, late 80s, they were having sort of a little renaissance.
Yeah.
They were
Banging out some good stuff.
They were like changing their art style some, because if you look at their stuff from like the 70s and stuff, and even like the early 80s, the art was a little bit different, but they were, they came out with that. They came out with Beauty and the Beast.
Lion King.
Gronk and
No, that was the late 90s.
Lion King.
Yeah, it was just Disney was fire.
Yeah.
I mean, like right before that, they did The Little Mermaid, which I think kind of started it.
Yeah, The Little Mermaid is actually not a bad
It's
movie.
a really good movie.
And then
I don't mean the one with the Black Mermaid.
Yeah, and then came the late 2000s, and what we have now for their animated, it's just crap. It's absolute crap.
That's one of the main reasons that the Fantastic Four is having this massive drop off. It's not so much that the movie's just okay; it's that people don't give a shit about Disney.
No, they don't care about
They
Disney.
used to love it.
I mean, I think we discussed this the other day. Remember when you heard about a new Marvel movie coming out, and you were like, "Holy crap! All right, we're going. They're going to do it." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's like, all right. I mean,
Whatever.
maybe I'll catch it eventually.
Yeah. And that's the way I feel about most of the Marvel stuff now. If I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I'll get it on Blu-ray when it goes in the bin. So, but
Yeah.
Aladdin 1992, great movie.
Great movie.
My number 6 is Awakening, which was released on December 20th, 1990. Directed by Penny Marshall. Also starred Robert De Niro, Julie Conner, and John Hurd. That's about it. He's a doctor, and he's treating patients that are like comatose, and he feels that it's a result of seizures. He starts giving them seizure medicines, and it starts to make
lot
these
of
people
seizure
where they're
medicines.
able to, where they're actually able to communicate and actually leave the facility. But unfortunately, it's a short-time cure, and eventually their symptoms return to them. But
It had some deep moments in that movie.
sure did.
It had some really parts.
It was a
like,
wholly depressing movie, though.
Yeah.
It was pretty shitty.
Yeah, and the late Penny Marshall for the director too. She passed away. But yeah, no, that was a good movie.
You know this shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
I said, how do you know this stuff?
I just do.
What are you on, like, forums?
And then
Who died
my number
today?
5, I have 1 hour photo up at number 5 just because it is one of his only roles where he plays, a mysterious character. And
What movie?
a 1 hour photo.
Oh, 1 hour.
One hour
Sorry,
photo,
I
yeah.
hear you say. Yeah,
Insomnia.
Which again was released on 8/21.
yeah. It's just it's one of his movies where he plays a bad guy, and he was kind of
Oh
weird.
yeah, he would
weird.
he would just freeze
Oh, yeah.
at moments in the movie. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he
And
played
it
that
made
really
you,
well.
if you, this is when you had to have your photos developed in a store. So you wonder what actually people were, they're looking at your
Absolutely, yeah.
pictures like,
They were manually cutting those,
Yeah.
the negatives apart,
Yeah.
and
and
there's
they,
a little
and
idea
if
what
you
the
really
machine
think
was
about
like.
it, people could get attached to a family by, if you kept bringing photos to get developed, they're watching your family. And that was the weird part of that
But
movie.
there's one
'Cause-
scene in it where he parks in front of the house, and then they show him going in the house and watching TV and drinking a beer and going to the bathroom in their bathroom. And then they show the kid walk in, they call him Uncle Si, and then he's in the car. So like you don't even know if he was actually in the house during that time.
it was a weird movie.
But he even called himself Uncle Si. I feel like I'm Uncle Si, and it looked like the mother sort of took a little back of it. I'm like, Uncle Si. Oh, then, that was like 6 on 5.
Yeah. So, Dave.
6. Number 6. My number 6 is Death to Smoochie. 2002, Robin Williams, Edward Norton, Danny DeVito, Kristen Kenner, John Stewart, also directed by Danny DeVito. And it's Robin Williams. You're right, Edward Norton's the best part of this movie. But Robin Williams is a kids television host, ends up getting nabbed by the CIA for taking like money to have kids come on his show. Ends up losing his like show. They bring in Edward Norton, who's a giant purple rhinoceros, clearly a Barney ripoff.
Yep.
But like he is trying to get Edward Norton's Smoochie kicked off the air, but in like various ways. And he basically has this like downward spiral where he gets ready to like commit suicide and all this stuff. It's a funny movie. It really is.
Edward Norton is a good actor.
He's a wonderful actor.
just-
I just watched Fight Club again.
But
Wonderful
I guess
movie.
he's such an ass to work with, is what everybody
What
says.
I understand.
He was doing all those ice skating scenes, like it was actually him in the suit.
What was that? American History X?
Oh God! I just watched that not too long
that's a
ago.
powerful
I mean,
movie.
his version of Hulk.
Was the best Hulk. Now we
Yeah.
got Pussy Hulk.
Yeah. I mean, it's he's a good actor. He's kind of fallen by the wayside. He hasn't been in
Primal
any-
Fear.
Primal Fear. Great movie. Yeah.
So yeah, Death of Smoochie. Check it out. It's a Danny DeVito. It might be his directorial debut. I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I didn't care that much. I was trying to get this list done yesterday. My number 5 is Jumanji, 1995. Also starring Kirsten Dunst, Bradley Pierce, Bonnie Hunt, Jonathan Hyde, and David Allen Greer.
I forgot. Yeah, that's right. He was in that.
Directed
He was
by
a cop, right?
Yeah, directed by Joe Johnston.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what Jumanji is. Like, I remember there was like everywhere you went, Jumanji in 1995. It was like Toy Story and Jumanji. And I think even like Independence Day. Like, we had some good movies back in like 1995. But he plays Alan Parrish, who as a young boy was playing this game, didn't realize it was this enchanted game that ended up sucking him into the game. And for the past, like, what was it? Like,
It's like 2 or 3
20
decades
years.
or something like 20, 20, 30, 20
he
years
was
or
like
something like that.
stuck within the Jumanji game, living in this jungle. And the only way to reverse the effects of what happened with the game was you need to finish the game.
Yeah.
So
It's a great movie.
it was a really, really good movie.
I just watched that.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a super fun movie.
Yep. That was your.
That was my number 5, Dave.
So my number 6, I know that you'll probably have this higher, so you'll end up discussing more than I will, is Good Will Hunting from 1997, starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
No, it's not even on my list.
What was the other? Skarsgård was in that movie too, right? One of the Skarsgård?
Yes, Stella Star.
yeah.
Stella
Both the
Star.
Affleck brothers.
Yeah, Cole Hauser,
Yeah, Cole. That's right.
Mini
Cole.
Driver.
Yep.
So it was like,
he plays
it's
a
on my list.
therapist, Sean McGuire, who works with a young man who's genius level IQ. His name Will Hunting, but I will let him discuss it better because he really likes the movie. I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie. It's just not my top movie for Robin Williams because it's not really.
I'm glad I raced it better.
Yeah. So my number 5 is Hook from 1991, starring Dustin Hoffman, Julia Roberts, the late Bob Hoskins.
Like, great.
Yeah. Again, plays Peter Banning, who must rescue his family from Captain Hook. And like I just said, it's one of the best Peter Pan adaptations ever, other than the Disney animated one, which I love.
Well, yeah, that's like the quintessence. But this is like the sequel to that.
Yeah, for once.
The only thing that I don't get about the movie, they don't really do a good job of explaining this, unless, I haven't seen it in a few days. How comes he forgot that he's Peter Pan? Do they explain that?
Well, they said
Because
you've been away for
he was-
so long you forgot.
Yeah,
That's
but
what kids-
he was like
that's
a
what they say.
teenager.
And when he left on not good terms.
Yeah, but he was a teenager.
Yeah.
And by the time, he's played by Robin Williams, he's probably, 38?
Oh, yeah, anyways.
So what? It's like 20 years or so? Like, you wouldn't forget that you were Peter Pan.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
Well, that's part of the movie.
yeah, but
What's that?
That's
Yeah,
part of the
I mean,
movie.
it
They
is like
knew
part of
it
the
would
movie.
be. Yeah, it's-
I don't have if you make a good, super, entertaining movie, people will, it's a legitimate complaint, but they won't really say it holds the movie back.
Right. No, and Dustin Hoffman was awesome. Awesome at Hook. Right.
Well, my number 4, I have Dead Poet Society. Yeah,
Criminally high.
June 2nd, 89 with Peter Ware. There was a lot of those kids though became pretty popular actors. That Robert Leonard, he was in House. Like Ethan Hawke, he's been in a lot of things.
Who?
Josh Charles, like a lot of
He was
those-
the bad
those-
guy in
there was a
SWAT.
lot. Yeah,
there was a lot of good talent in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they went up. Yeah.
I mean, it's, it's almost like you hire good young actors and your movie will be all the better for it. Disney.
It's just higher because of
Yeah. Check boxes.
yeah.
Because they didn't earn it.
I don't know if you know we have what we call them the check boxes for DEI and all that crap.
Yeah. Mhm. And my number 3, I have Jumanji, which was released in 93.
95.
Oh yeah, that was a Christmas movie, 12, 15. But I thought his athletic performance in that movie was phenomenal. He must have been really in shape at that time.
I need to rewatch that. It's been a while. I need to rewatch that and Hook.
A lot of running he does in that movie,
and the they didn't really use a lot of CGI, but what they did was good. They used a lot of practical, which was good.
yeah.
For that day and age, it was pretty good. But the story is what makes it.
I was watching a YouTube video and it was putting scenes next to each other. They were especially when it comes to the Napoleon movie, right? They were the new one where it's all CGI armies and it just didn't look that good. And then they had Waterloo, which they literally had 15,000 extras, and they were playing the battle scenes next to each other. And it's CGI is becoming more of a detriment to films. Before, with Lord of the Rings, they used CGI as sparingly as they could, and when they used it, they used as much practical effects as they could with it. You watch movies now, they CGI all the friggin' animals, that friggin' Gladiator 2, and they have them fighting that horrible looking monkey that's clearly CGI. It's
have you ever seen the movie Waterloo?
Seriously? No, but I do want to see it.
Watch it. It is one of the best war movies out there.
I think at that point the director was in command of the 6th largest army in the world or something.
Yeah, but the one with Joaquin Phoenix, the story wasn't good and the CGI sucked.
Yeah, well, plus they have Joaquin Phoenix, who's 50, playing a Napoleon Bonaparte, who I believe when he first he was 24.
No, he was young.
Most of shit, and then once he was invading Europe, he was 29.
Yeah, no, the original. Watch that Waterloo movie. You'll be impressed with the acting. Is
it looks
great.
good.
The fighting scenes is
apparently
awesome.
Stevens.
Watch that.
I don't know if it's streaming now. It's been a while since I seen it, but it's a great movie.
Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but I hear Steven Spielberg is working on an adaptation of the story of Napoleon Bonaparte.
That'd be cool.
That's supposed to be multiple seasons for HBO
cool.
or
Right.
one of the streaming services.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So whose turn is it?
Mine.
Is it mine?
So my number. Where were we?
4 and 3.
4 and 3.
I didn't do my 4 or my 3. Did I? No, I didn't. You were doing yours.
I just did my Jumanji.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So my 4 is Aladdin. 1992. Robin Williams, Linda Larkin, Gilbert Gottfried, Scott Wagner, and Jonathan Freeman as Jafar. This one had 2 directors, which I thought was kind of funny. Ron Clements and John Musker. He stole the movie.
Who? Robin Williams.
He stole the movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely the best part of that movie. You don't, aside from I Can Show You the World, there's not a damn thing that you remember about that movie that doesn't involve the genie.
No. He.
That's why I put it on my list. Everybody who hadn't seen it, it's the first thing I talked about. Yeah. Just how good
Robin Williams stole that movie.
He was awesome. Even though it was animation, you could have swore that this is him. It's a great movie.
Man,
like I said, it's when Disney made
great movies.
Good movies.
Yeah. Do you remember when Disney used to be look, it might not be your cup of tea, but it's going to be good, and you're going to be entertained.
Yep.
Kids and their parents.
Movies and money.
Yeah.
My number 3, I'm surprised it was this high, but Hook. 1991, Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, Julia Roberts, late, great Bob Hoskins. Directed by Steven Spielberg. This isn't a Spielberg classic. It's not up there with his greats.
No, but it's up there.
But it's a damn good movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, my major issue with the movie is it doesn't really do a good job explaining about him just forgetting. But that's what they did. But damn, is that movie good. Watch it. He's awesome. But really, Dustin Hoffman and Bob Hoskins steal that movie.
Good.
Yeah, Dave, I'm good. Thanks.
My number 4
Thanks for giving me a turn. I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm involved and wanted.
See what I got to deal with here? Well, you had to deal with him how many years?
They do a lot of editing with these things.
Nope. Unedited.
So my number 4 is The Birdcage from 1996, starring Nathan Lane, Gene Hackman. Nathan Lane has stole the movie. Nathan Lane was,
and Hank Azaria.
Yeah,
But Robin Williams was awesome in it too. Like without good.
I mean, he plays Armand Goldman, whose lover Albert Goldman, who's Nathan Lane, whose son is set to marry the daughter of a very conservative politician, played by the late great Gene Hackman. And how they have to just do things to make the family look better here, like to fit in with the conservative
Make
side.
them look straight.
Yeah. I think it was in my top 10 comedies, if I remember right, when we did that.
Awesome movie.
It's fantastic. Gene Hackman was awesome, but Nathan Lane.
Yeah, but the problem with Gene, like, he's not in it till the end.
But when he's there.
But when he's there, he's Gene freaking Hackman.
Yeah. But I love this movie. Nathan Lane was great, and Robin Williams. They played off each other.
Yes.
So well.
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh, you got to watch it.
You have to see it.
I'll look for this. Huh?
It's a great comedy. And my number 3 is The Fisher King from 1991, starring Jeff Bridges. He plays Robin Williams plays a homeless man by the name of Perry, whose wife was a part of a group that was killed by a murderer who listened to Jeff Bridges' radio station. He's a shock jock. His name is Jack Lucas, I think it was, played by Bridges. Jack grows, and then Jeff Bridges is fired. He grows depressed, turns into an alcoholic about to hit rock bottom. He meets Perry, then finds out that Perry's wife was one of the people that this guy killed. And the whole while, Perry is looking for the Holy Grail, and he helps him go on his journey. I love this movie. I'm surprised you guys haven't on your list yet.
Well, like when he was robbed, using that big hook to climb that building like that. And he's not going to burglarize some person's house for this.
It's just, I love this
the
movie.
whole premise, like he blew that guy off, so he goes out and kills Robin Williams' wife, which says Robin Williams, and then they end up together.
Yeah.
And what was up with that near the end? They got that kid with the big head wound there. And then next scene, he's got a big Band-Aid on his head. It's like in the hospital thing there.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That made no.
It made no sense.
Big gash on his head.
I love Jeff Bridges, who's another actor that can play so many roles. He can be comedy. He can be serious. We should do a thing on Jeff Bridges.
We should.
See, that's about Robin Williams. He was deceased. So I couldn't make any new ones.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, my number 2. I have Good Will Hunting as my number 2. It was, a very non-comedic role for Robin Williams. That was released December '97. Also starred Matt Damon, both the Affleck brothers, Ben and Casey, and Minnie Driver as the girlfriend. Oh yeah, like when he was talking about how he missed that baseball game and to be with that girl, and how Matt Damon was like, "You missed that game." The last thing I care about is that game, missing that game. And, it was a very good movie.
I mean, I would recommend anybody to watch it.
Yeah. And my number 1, and again, I based my list on his actual performance, not the overall performance of the movie. So I have Mrs. Doubtfire for number 1 because all the amount of talent that he took, to play that female, and he really did not look like himself when he was in there as well.
Oh, his physical comedy in that movie was great. The physical dress apart, and then his physical comedy.
It changed his voice enough to sound differently, and he actually sounded like a female. And, that was my number 1 right there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Is number 1.
So getting on The Fisher King. In high school, I had to read the book. Then we watched the movie. Love the book. Love the movie. I don't really remember him too much, though. It's been a while. I did not get a chance to watch him. He rented it, but he didn't tell me, so I couldn't have just watched it off of his rental, God forbid. I have a feeling if I rewatched it, it would have been a top 4.
Yes.
But I didn't get a chance to rewatch it, refresh. I'm going to rewatch it probably in the next couple weeks.
Well, this is the problem. We can do a list today.
Yeah.
And then in a couple months, you watch something else. You're like, oh, crap, I forgot about this. Just like we did TV shows there a couple weeks ago. And I forgot to put Little House on the Prairie on there.
I forgot.
Because that's one of my
Battlestar
favorite TV shows of all time.
And I forgot the Daredevil and Punisher.
Yeah.
That was egregious.
Yeah.
But my number 2 is The Birdcage, which we've talked about. It's
funny.
you didn't really bring up too much of Agador,
Yeah.
played by Hank Azaria. Their flamboyantly gay house manservant. Oh my God, is
He was.
when they were
was
telling
probably
him
the
to
best
start
part.
cooking, and then like the son asks him, "You know how to cook, right?" And he's just like, "They certainly seem to think I do."
He probably is. Yeah, he's probably the best part of that movie.
When he's in it, and then
Yeah.
he's like, wearing those shoes, they're super loose, it's just falling all over the place.
And their physical comedy in that, how they
Yeah.
their little. It's
Awesome movie.
you got to watch.
Check it out.
You got to watch it.
My number one is obviously Good Will Hunting. His one and only Oscar win as Best Supporting Actor. I mean, what else can you say about the movie? I know we've talked about it before. The duck pond scene, one of the greatest monologues ever in film. It's just every scene he was in, he stole the scene. And Matt Damon was really, really good in it.
Matt Damon was good.
Really, really good in it. Fun fact about that movie that I just learned. Matt Damon was cast to play a little role in a war movie called Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that's right.
He
You
was
told me about
James
that.
Francis Ryan.
Yeah.
The main reason he was cast to play that role is because Steven Spielberg wanted a relatively unknown actor. While they were shooting and making Saving Private Ryan, Good Will Hunting came out, which catapulted Matt Damon into the stratosphere. All of a sudden, he's like winning Oscars and stuff, and everybody knew who he was, but they had already started making this movie, so Steven Spielberg's not going to like stop and like, you're not going to punish a guy for
Fire the guy.
for like being good. But it's kind of funny that the main reason he got that role was because he was a relatively unknown guy, and yet before the movie came out, he was an international superstar, which is kind of funny. That doesn't happen much.
And look what he did with Saving Private Ryan.
Oh,
Another movie that blew up.
Saving Private Ryan's one of the holy trinity of Spielberg movies.
Yeah. So my number 2 is Jumanji from 1985. We've already gone over this. It's just a great movie.
I just remember that one scene, David Allen Greer like sitting in his cop car, all these like
The
animals just come running over, and he's just screaming as they run over
Yeah.
it.
I mean, and the one they did the remake with The Rock and
It wasn't a remake; it was a
Chris Rock.
sequel.
Oh, I love them.
It
the
was a
first
sequel.
one was really good.
They were both good.
I love the whole
The first one was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one was
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the original Jumanji, I mean, it's Robin Williams.
What were they called? It was like Welcome to the Jungle, and then, or was the second one Welcome to the Jungle?
Don't remember how they did it. Jumanji.
I forget.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they were
good.
they were good. They
Yeah.
were very fun, and all 4 actors that they had playing them, The Rock, I forget her name, the one from the MCU. She played
The redhead.
yeah, she was the blue Nebula or something.
Yeah.
She was excellent in it.
Couple of her roles, actually, couple of her scenes were
Black.
actually funny. Yeah, and who I am not a fan of.
No,
He was good in that part though.
He did. He did a good job, but
he was
Jack
like
Black
a-
is one of those people that
what
take
the
me out
hell's
of movies.
what the hell's the fourth guy in
Chris
that?
Rock. Not Chris
No,
Rock.
yeah. What the hell's his name? I don't know.
Little short guy.
Yeah,
He's in a couple movies with The Rock prior to that, Central
I can't think of
Intelligence.
his name. I can't think of his name.
So
Kevin Hart.
yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Well, it's not,
yeah,
yeah, the black guy. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was funny in that.
can't say that. You need to be colorblind in the
Yep,
show.
yep. My number 1 is Good
They will
Morning.
edit that out.
My number 1 is Good Morning Vietnam from 1987, starring Forrest Williams, Tom Tran.
What?
He portrays Adium Cronauer, who is a radio DJ in Vietnam. During the Vietnam War, he fights the censorship that the U.S. military wants him to only say certain things. So he would throw the comedy in and still say things that would get him in trouble with the government. Then he falls in love with a Vietnamese lady. He gets out in the towns and starts seeing Vietnam for what it was. It was a horror story.
Was his producer Pig Vomit?
But yeah, my number 1 is Good Morning Vietnam. I love it.
He was going to teach the people to speak English.
Yeah,
He's teaching
yeah.
them all his profanities.
Yep. I mean, Robin Williams in general, just when especially it came to comedy, he was a legend.
That was his wheelhouse for sure.
Yeah.
Now his newer movies before he died, the passion it had like left him.
You could
You could really tell.
You
Like
could see.
he made me watch that Angrish Man